Hmm. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. How are you today? I'm just setting up a little bit. Um, Mimic, how are you? Thanks for joining. I almost forgot to set up my model for a minute there. There we go. Alright, today we are playing Fields of Mistria. Not bad, how about you? I'm doing good. Just woke up about an hour ago and got some breakfast and started everything here. Yeah, today is a very this whole month is very is a chill month for me since it's Thanksgiving month. I kind of want to play a little bit of bunch of farm simulators just because of Thanksgiving and kind of chill, have some fun, meet new people, um and yeah, just kind of listen to some nice music. I hope this Spotify music isn't too loud. Just kind of want to have that over the gameplay for this. But yeah, we're this is the third time playing or third day of playing Fields of Mistria, so it's gonna be chill vibes are my kind of vibe. That's good. I usually do a lot of chill vibe kind of streams. Although last month I did play some, well, Tuesday and Wednesday I played Fear 3, which was kind of stressful at times, but that was because of Halloween. Normally on my streams I play a lot of RPGs and indie games. I like to support the indie developers. Tuesdays and Wednesdays I normally play a classic game, and on Thursdays through Saturdays I play more like an RPG of my choice. It could be an ARPG, a JRPG, or even in France's case, Expedition 33. But yeah, for the last 3 months, like October, November, December, I do kind of like a chill vibe with just regular games. And in January, I'll start back with the classic games. Are you a fan of I am. Final Fantasy VI is my favorite. Closely behind is Final Fantasy IX. Those two I actually plan on playing on stream sometime next year. I also like the spin-offs of Final Fantasy, like the Saga series, the Mana series, and also Star Ocean. I really enjoy Star Ocean. It's one of my favorite series. Phantasy Star, unpopular opinion, Dirge of Cerberus. I actually played Dirge of Cerberus in September and August. I'm so sorry you missed me playing that, but yeah, that is my favorite spin-off Final Fantasy game. Because Vincent is my favorite Final Fantasy VII character. But a lot of people didn't like Dirge of Cerberus because it was kind of a Devil May Cry clone with a story that didn't really go much of anywhere. Crisis Core are my favorite spin-offs. They're both of them are really good spin-offs. I love the backstories with both characters, but Dirge of Cerberus is top for me when it comes to those spin-offs. But as far as any RPGs, I also play a lot of Zelda. Zelda is one of my favorite Nintendo series. Thank you. I like you too. You're the first person I know that actually, besides me, that likes Dirge of Cerberus, which is very awesome. If you want to check out my playthrough of Dirge of Cerberus, I have that on YouTube, and clips on TikTok as well. But yeah, let's see, next month I should be playing finishing off Link's Awakening, the Switch version, and Bravely Default is another game that I want to play. I really want to get Radiata Stories, and I also played Golden Sun in June, I believe. So yeah, I do like a lot of classic RPGs. I just got Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake. And then I'm waiting for 3 before I play 1 and 2, because you have to play 3 before 1 and 2. And then also I'm building up to next year. There is a new game. I've seen a mod for Dirge where they update the graphics to be more modern. It looked clean. I actually saw that too. I've been looking for it. There's another one that does modern graphics for all the Zelda games. Also, there's a whisper of a remake of Dirge possible in the future. I would love that. That would be probably one of the best games that or I buy in the future. Same with like if they ever do a remake. 'Cause, apparently, they're doing a remake of Final Fantasy 13, 1, 2, and 3, because that's the only Final Fantasy game you cannot play on modern consoles. So they're planning on possibly doing a remake of those three or modern consoles like PS5, Xbox, and PlayStation, which would be great. 13 is another one of the underrated classics I enjoyed. I didn't like 3 that much. Lightning Returns was kind of like they kind of gave up. They used to have this Final Fantasy mobile game that was a battle royale style. Dissidia? No, that was a PS Vita and PSP. It was so fun, but sadly the servers shut down. Yeah, there is a new Dissidia game in the works right now. I am playing a beta version of it on my phone, but it's all in Japanese at the moment. They are doing it's modern, so all of the characters are brought into our world and end up having to fight everything here, which is pretty cool. You get to choose and unlock multiple different characters, and it's kind of like a gacha game a little bit, but so far it's pretty fun. The only problem that I have with it so far is I can only play the open beta between, I think it was 10 o'clock p.m. to 3 o'clock a.m. Central Time. So it's kind of annoying at the moment, but it's only in the works. Final Fantasy VII: The First Soldier. Yes, that was prequel to. That was yes, yeah. I forgot what it was called. I knew it was a 7 game, but I couldn't remember which one it was. There's also Mobius, I believe. That's a mobile game, and there's one other. I can't think of the other mobile game that I was thinking of. I did enjoy Dissidia and Duodecim. I did too. Those were the 2 first PSP games I bought. They're making a new Tactics as well. Another one after this remake that they just put out? That'd be nice. I wouldn't mind playing another Tactics game. I enjoyed that one. I haven't played it on stream, and I haven't played a Tactics game since the PS1, so I haven't played the PS Vita Tactics game. Or was it PSP? I can't remember. And I was kind of young at the time when the Tactics game came out, so I wasn't able to play it perfectly. But I was old enough to read very well, so I haven't played Tactics since the Game Boy Advance version and the mobile version. Oh, okay. I'm also excited for I need to play the new Zelda game that just came out. Age of, I think it's the 3rd game for the, can't remember the name of the game. Age of Calamity, I think it's called. I haven't played. I've got a ad coming up in about 5 minutes. Yeah, I think it's Age of Calamity. Watched a lot of Tears of the Kingdom. I really enjoyed Tears of the Kingdom. I will say that Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are my 3rd favorite Zelda game. Point Crow is my go-to Zelda streamer. Oh, okay. I need to put them in my list. Let's see. Alright, got them on the list. I like watching Zelda streamers as well. I watch a lot of VTubers. There's the ad break. Alright. Um... The ads are done. Going. Close a lot of this stuff out here. Okay, good. I don't know why I've got on my end it says that there's an ad starting in about 3 minutes, so I don't know why it started early, but hey, if it started early, that's great. I'm just hoping that it doesn't start again in 3 minutes. Because I have an ad every 30 minutes, I believe. Yeah, possible. I just don't like putting ads on here. If it wasn't, if it were up to me, I would not have any ads. I think ads kind of distract the viewers from streamers. But hey, I gotta have ads on here due to being an affiliate. So um, but yeah, I do enjoy a lot of RPGs, a lot of especially classics. There's a new 2D HD RPG coming out next year, made by Square Enix, called The Adventures of Elliot. It's kind of like a time traveling game, so it's really fun. If you have a Switch 2, you were able to play the demo for it. Yeah, it's beautiful. I love the art. I love the most. It looks really good. It does. Most games that I watch with water in it, I get so distracted by how beautiful the water is, and how great the water actually starts um, looking in games. Like Thursday through Saturday this week or this month, except for this Thursday because I've got a work thing. But I will be playing, um, moving it back to Sunday. I only have Switch 1 right now, but I need to take it apart and replace my joysticks. Oh, okay. So the you got stick drift, or they're not working at all. Um, but yeah, this week, from Friday to Sunday, I'll be playing Harvestella, which is the Square Enix version of a farming simulator. So if you're interested in watching that, I'm playing that as well. Left joystick is cracked in the plastic, so up doesn't work. Ah, okay, that sounds annoying. I pretty much use a external controller for myself. I like those more. They're more comfortable to play with. So I get the Pro controller. Every now and then when I use the joystick, the Joy Cons, um, I'll I'll use those while I'm laying down or something. Uh, and then I use the Pro controller when I'm doing just sitting in my room watching it on the TV or something. Um, I have the Switch Lite, so no TV compatible. Oh, okay. Ah, that's why you said you needed to take it apart. Okay, I get you now. I actually am thinking about getting a Switch Lite myself for when I go out to other places. That way I don't have to carry the Switch 2 around with me. Um, but the Switch Lite, like if I'm ever at work and waiting to clock in, because I usually get there about 30 minutes to an hour early. Um, I like to sit down and kind of play games. Have better performance than the OLED, I feel. Yeah, I think it's faster. The only issue with the Switch Lite and the OLED is that the OLED obviously has a better frame rate, but performance wise, yeah. The only issue I have with the Switches prior to the Switch 2 is the Nintendo Store. The Nintendo Store is way too buggy and slow versus the Switch. It's more what's the word? It's much more crisp and more responsive, which is great. That's what I love about the Switch too. Also, it's a bigger screen. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started on playing some Fields of Mistria. I almost bought a Switch 2, but then I seen something that scared me out of it. Oh, don't let those things scare you. The Switch 2, there are very rare occasions when that happens, and when it does, it's because I mean, if you like to mod things, that's a different story. That then you're going to get in trouble with that, but I have not had any issues with my Switch 2, knock on wood. Company talking about you can't own them and they uh, reserve the right to brick your console. Yeah, but if you read the fine print of the PlayStation and the Xbox, they also have that same clause. Paying 600 to loan the console. Yep. Yeah, the PS5 and the Xbox have that same clause in them. If you but they don't say anything about it. Um that's because they don't want you to know all that stuff. Ooh, I did not mean to walk outside. I don't know if you're familiar with Fields of Mistria, but this is mainly like a obviously a farming simulator game. I do like modding, but I certainly wouldn't risk it with the new TOS for Switch 2. Yeah, don't. I would do that with the regular Switch, and just use the Switch 2 as your gameplay kind of thing. All right, now let's go ahead and. Oh, it's already 5:40 on here. I've got to hurry up and work on clearing out everything I can. Right now, I'm just kind of clearing my farm and getting everything ready for later on once I start farming everything else. Let's catch this bug. A paddle hopper. A common insect found during the daytime in spring, sometimes found when cutting grass. All right. Here we go. Uh, um, but yeah, there are quite a bit of great things about the Switch that kind of or the Switch 2 that a lot of people just kind of don't want to look into. Like the Switch 2 has the Joy Cons are much nicer to use. They're much more smooth. Um, the screen is a lot better. Uh, the game gives me yes, it is very close to Harvest Moon, and Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Very close to Stardew Valley. But I do like. I figured since it's Thanksgiving, I wanted to do some kind of Harvest Moon kind of stuff, and I didn't have Harvest Moon, so figured I'd play this, which is still fun. You get to romance people in this game. Trees remind me of Grawl. I don't think I've played that game. Uh, yeah, I do like that. Was correct. Good job. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I try. Not very good at pronunciation sometimes, but yeah. So, what are your plans for today after this? Mine is probably just going to be editing and maybe watching a movie or two, especially Pokemon names. Hey, Blanket, how are you today? Thanks for joining. Just enjoying the vibes with Fields of Mistria for a little while. I'm doing good. Just wanting to relax for a little while. Probably just gonna watch a few streams and clean the house today. Yeah, I've got to clean some today as well. That's another thing I need to do. But I think I'll probably do that after I raid out later. Um, and then because I've got to sweep my office and get all the cat litter off of everywhere. Uh, it's about 10 o'clock, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a nap in here. My cat's taking a nap, so leave her there. Uh, or him. We named the cat Forest, so uh, gonna leave him sleeping. It was funny because when I first started, you could name the farm, and one of the my modder actually gave me the idea to name it Philip, which is hilarious because naming it Philip the farm is so funny. New reward available. All right. Downrank wood level 6. Ulrich's birthday. Okay. That is funny. Funny farm name. Yeah. Yeah. Dream. Oh, you know what I have not done, and I keep forgetting to do this. I need to give you guys a shout out. Every time, I always forget shout outs, and I want to make sure that I give everyone the um proper recognition here. I have mission to save 1,000 points. Oh, really? Why? Why is that? Uh, Blanket, I'm gonna give you a shout out after it gives me lets me. I think I have to wait another 5 minutes or so. Oh, I must play the Final Fantasy VII fanfare. Yeah, I wish it would let me give out shout outs one by one. My ringtone. Oh, okay. Let's see. I've been thinking about what a big task it is to get your farm back in shape. You can bring me 10 wood. I can give you a quick overview of how to start crafting the things you need, like fences. Okay. Uh, Dozy absolutely insists that I send you an extra token of apology for nearly knocking you out with my experimental potion yesterday. Here is a magical object that you might find useful if you can figure out what it does. Juniper. Weather crystal ball. I can redeem it for you if you want me to. No, 44 seconds. Okay, I've got to wait another 44 seconds. All right. So let's see. Attached item. That item. Crystal ball. And I wonder where I can set the crystal ball. I guess right here, if I can. Place. Juniper, my love. Thanks for that. An image forms in the crystal ball. Tomorrow's weather will be sunny and clear. Okay, that helps. Did the fanfare work? I didn't hear it on my end. I need to work on these more. See if they actually, that's sad. Let me, how do I give you back your points? Because I don't want you to, I don't want you to waste your points if I can't, if you can't hear them. Thank you, though. Okay, I gave you a shout out. How do I refund your points? Refund on Twitch. Okay. Go ahead. Navigate to the creator dashboard. Viewer rewards. See. Where? Viewer rewards. Ah, there we go. Channel points, manage rewards. Manage. You request. As soon as I figure out how to do that, reject request to refund. Review requests. There we go. Okay, it doesn't even say that someone redeemed it. That's strange. It's real strange. It's fine, I don't really need it. Yeah, but I feel bad that it's that it took 1,000 of your points from you. All right, I'm gonna freeze all of those just so it doesn't until I can figure out why it's not doing it. I don't want anyone losing more points because I really feel bad that happened. The other point, the other like I mean, your attempt to play it for me. Oh, I appreciate the attempt either way. Yeah, as soon as I can, and if it pops up, I'll send you the refund back. But if it doesn't pop up, I'm real sorry that it did that. I'll have to make sure to manage keep that tab open because I'm going to manage those alerts whenever I get a chance. I'm still a little new at this, so it's going to be social media platforms can be so buggy. Agreed. Yeah, I'm still working on a lot of this stuff. Yeah. Kind of yeah, it's not. It isn't. There's quite a bit of bugs on all platforms. Ooh, let me go pet you. There we go. I like petting my kitty. Can I pick you yet? No. but I will water you. That cat looks like Puchiana. You know, it does kind of. That's hilarious. Although my favorite cat Pokemon is Purloin. This game has some very peaceful art. Agreed. I really like. Mine is Mew. Mew's a good one. Mew's my first. No, I take that back. Meowth obviously is my first cat Pokemon, but I didn't really like Meowth as much. Then again, got a bad rep from the Pokemon anime. Oh, you have a Mew tattoo. Which kind of Mew tattoo? Do you have the ancient Mew picture, or do you have the have a different kind? Marshadow's my favorite Pokemon. Marshadow's a very rare favorite Pokemon. I don't see a lot of people that like Marshadow that much. Actually, people forget about Marshadow, sadly. Arcanine, and Suicune are my favorite dog Pokemon. Arcanine is my favorite too, mainly because it was originally a legendary, and they kind of scrapped that idea, which was sad. A tattoo I drew personally. Oh, okay. Unfortunately, it needs to be detailed still, so it's incomplete. That's sad to hear that people forget about Marshadow. Yeah, it is. Marshadow is actually a really good, I think, a ghost fire type, lacking color mostly. Oh, okay. I'm not a very good artist myself. I've never been a good artist. As soon as I get the chance to start getting my art done for everything, I'm definitely gonna look for someone to do my art for me. But I'm at the moment trying to pay for a new VTube model, so I've got to wait for that. Hey, Ladybug, common insect found in spring. But hopefully my VTube model will be ready by January. So, the newer Pokemon, I'm a big fan of Grimmsnarl and King Gambit. King Gambit is one of my favorites. Not a big bug type fan, but yeah, King Gambit's pretty fun to use. Um, I don't know who my favorite newer Pokemon would be. Um, my favorite Pokemon of all time is um, Vulpix and Ninetales. They are my favorite. I love Fox Pokemon. Actually, I would probably say Nickit is my favorite new Pokemon, just because I love foxes, and it's an adorable Pokemon. Shiny Lucario and Shiny Rayquaza, best shinies. I agree somewhat. I do like Vulpix and Ninetales as shinies, but also I do like the shinies of Lucario and Rayquaza. Come on. Trying to clear out a lot of this, and it keeps, obviously it's going to come back constantly, but all these rocks are the main thing I need to get rid of. That way I can start doing a lot more of my farm. In the new game, it's a lot easier to farm shinies. It's really easy to farm shinies. Damn, I forgot I've got other stuff that I need to deposit in here. ZA is actually fun. Don't ever listen to people whenever they say that ZA is not a good game. It's actually a really good game. I enjoy it to the point where I would probably say that it's my third favorite Pokemon game. Um, but it's the story's great. Scarlet was my last playthrough, and I completed the entire Pokedex for shiny farming. That was actually another somewhat easy shiny farm. Um, I'll probably have to say my favorite Pokemon game is Heart Gold and Soul Silver. You get the shiny charm for finishing the Pokedex. Yeah, you do. And that was easy for me because I had every Pokemon already. Also, I had almost every shiny until Scarlet and Violet at that time, so it was easy to farm a lot. Let's see. Can I catch you? And have I caught you? Oh, okay, I have caught a praying mantis. I have the most broken raid build on Slowbro. Slowbro does have some broken builds. I don't use Slowbro that much, but that's kind of a personal, like, I just don't really see one hit max level raids solemn. That's really good. Right, so now that I'm done with, I don't have enough stamina here, and I've cut all the grass, so we can go ahead and turn in a lot of my solo. Damn, I didn't really know people could solo that. I don't know if I turned in Praying Mantis or anything. No, I did not. Okay. Let's go ahead and go turn those in real quick to the museum. Hey, Celestial Dragon. Unfortunately, I can't hear you, but have great stream and day. For some reason, for me, the sound is no. Oh no! The sound is not working on TikTok. Hold on. You can recover and stat boosting abilities to get all stats +5, and the use an ability that scales damage based on number of buffs you have. Oh, okay. Hmm. I think. Okay, there we go. I think the audio for TikTok was not working. So it basically gets damage boosted 20 times. Wow. Yeah, and Slowbro's in the other game, in ZA right now actually. Okay, so let's go to the museum. Do not like how slow this game is. Uh, like walking and stuff. I need to hurry up and get a horse. I think Hawlucha is really cool too. The Mega looks pretty good too. All right, now let's drop off some bugs here. Okay, I can't donate the beetle. Collection of insects found in grass. Collection of insects found in spring. Only missing 2 more. They should make a mega form for Mew. Turns into ancient Mew. That'd be great. I'd love that. I remember that movie well. Seeing that whenever I was younger. What is under here? Oh no, I can't use that. Okay, go ahead and get some kind of stamina. It's 8 o'clock on a Wednesday. So there's really not many people in the inn today. On Friday is when it starts getting real popular. Balor's been studying or staying at the inn for a good long while now, and I still don't know the first thing about him. Maybe you can get him out of that shell, Chrono. Maybe. What's today's soup flavor? Minestrone soup. Yes. Give me some more stamina for a little bit. Um, Tasty. Yeah. Give me a little bit more stamina and enough time to break some more rocks before I have to go to bed. All right, now that rock. There we go. I can't wait to get the fishing pole so I can start fishing. As soon as I should be able to break 2 more rocks now. Maybe 1 more. Let's see. Okay, I'm able to break 1 more. Let's see. Nope, not another one. So let's go ahead and get to bed and do it the next day. As soon as I'm able to clear off my farm, then I can start actually playing the game. Um, Spending more time talking with the townsfolk and all of that. So let's go ahead and get some sleep. And haven't done much in. I donated some stuff to the museum. Haven't sold any items. That's because I haven't really bought any plant uh, anything to plant yet. Just realized that that needed to move down a little. There we go. So this is basically a farm yes, it's a farm simulator. Yeah, being that it's Thanksgiving and stuff, I wanted to do some kind of farm simulator thing. Uh the objective is basically getting or you need to work on your publicity the town's publicity um and get more of a rank in the town, also to romance one of your the town's the villagers or the townspeople. Eventually, you can get to marry them once they come up with that update. And then there is you've got to fix the town, Basically, Harvest Moon. Yes, yeah, it's almost exactly a Harvest Moon clone, pretty much. Stardew Valley, Harvest Moon, things like that nature. Harvest Moon actually ended up, I believe, turning into Rune Factory, which is another fun game. I really want to get the new Rune Factory game. Hey, I got a grasshopper. Common insect found during the daytime in all seasons but winter, sometimes found when cutting grass. Ooh, I can harvest those now, I think. After I put all this up. I used to play a lot of Harvest Moon back on GameCube and earlier consoles. Yeah, when was the earliest console I played Harvest Moon? Super Nintendo? I think it was the Super Nintendo. Ooh, I got an ant. Got turnips. Now I can start selling the turnips. Let's go ahead and put the turnips in here. That'll give me some more income. Clear off the grass. Okay. GameCube and PS1 were the ones I played. PS1, I don't think I played that one. And Game Boy Advance version. I did play the Game Boy Advance version. I did really did enjoy that one. That I played a lot of Game Boy growing up. A lot of my games that I grew up playing came from the Game Boy era and the PS1 and PS2 era. We did have an NES growing up because that, I mean, it came out right around the time I was a kid. But I didn't really play a lot because I was too young. So I didn't really know a lot of it. Super Nintendo was my console that I started playing a lot on. And I mean a lot. I played a lot of games on there that a lot of people don't even remember anymore. And I didn't remember a lot of them until my modern dreamers reminded me a lot of them. I can tell you right now, half the games that I played on Super Nintendo back then, I don't even think I can remember how to play anymore. The only one I stuck to was Final Fantasy VI and Chrono Trigger. And that's because Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy have always been a part of my my gameplay. Games like Chrono Trigger were, pretty much shaped my love of RPGs. You know, you another game that you missed me playing. Chrono Cross was my favorite game growing up. Still to this day, one of my favorite games growing up. I have a physical copy of Chrono Cross. Yeah, you are my new favorite person. Chrono Cross is one of my favorites all time. There's Dreamers. How are you today? Brave Fencer Massage. I have never played that. I had it. Did not get a chance to play it though. I had a lot of PS1 games that I just never played. One mainly because I was playing Legend of Mana was really fun too. Another one you missed me playing. Eventually I'm going to go back to playing some of those games that I didn't beat. Legend of Mana, all the Mana games actually are really fun. I enjoyed playing all of them. The Tales games I really enjoyed playing. That's good. How's the family doing? How's work? Work is work, probably. I might have missed some great ones, but at least I'm in the right place. Yeah, you are in the right place. Um, yeah, there's quite a bit of RPGs I'm planning on playing. Uh, Xenosaga is another game that I'm gonna play. If you like Tales, did you enjoy Dot? Yes, I did. I did not like the GU series. The GU series was just kind of lacking in my opinion. Xenosaga is amazing too. Yes, I have Xenosaga 1, and as soon as I get a chance to get Xenosaga 2 and 3, the original Dot Hack series, yes. GU, not so much. Yeah, I think everyone's against the GU series. You're right. You are right. Kind of shamed the original. Yes. Um, which is sad because I don't know why they decided to remake the GU series whenever they did the GU remake. But if they would have remade the first four, then that would have been it. That right there would have done a lot. Let's go deposit all of these. All right, I need wood too, so let's go. But yeah, I've got plans for a lot of RPGs that I have not played yet. Parasite Eve. As soon as I can get Parasite Eve, I'm gonna play that for the next Halloween. Um, let's see. Would you like to turn in this request? Hey there, Chrono. What's up? I've gathered what we needed to repair the bridge. I love RPGs. I grew up on them. Yeah, me too. I actually can't believe I found this, but I was not able to afford it. There's a store that I have. Sadly, today's RPGs don't hit the same. Some of them do, but the classics are always so good. Um, there are some RPGs out there that I recommend, like um, Expedition 33 is one that I can't believe is still not on the Game of the Year this year. Um, the what was it? They walk you through too much now. It's not as fun as wandering around for 4 hours with no clue what to do. Agreed. The Super Nintendo and the PlayStation 1 were the best when it comes to that. I'll stand on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth being one of the best RPGs of all time. I have never finished it, and I'm trying to eventually go back to playing it. I do enjoy the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I've been dying to play through that. But I have it. I've got the special deluxe edition of it. Yeah, broke people problems. That's great news. Come on, let's go tell everyone. Now I've got the bridge fixed. Possibly. It's time. Let's get this bridge repaired. Nice work, Chrono. Now it's my turn. Just let us know how we can help Reus. Oh, what I was saying earlier. My local game store actually had an in-box copy of Illusions of Gaia. Not like not opened, perfect condition. It was I think they were selling it for like over 100, somewhere around there. So Baylor is 8-bit Marth. CIB Illusion of yes, CIB Illusion of Gaia. Baylor does look like Marth a little bit, doesn't he? now that I look at him, yeah, that's another game I really can't wait to play again. Um, Fire Emblem is have not played Fire Emblem since the first one, I think. It's been so long I can't even remember which one I played again. But for the longest time I stopped playing video games for a while because I didn't have the time or the play. Three Houses is a safe jump in point. I'll have to check that out. I really enjoyed because yeah, I figured you were talking about Three Houses Fire Emblem. Um but yeah, when I went into the military, I stopped playing video games for quite a while because I just didn't have a way to play them. And after that, I lost all of my information in my head of all the video games I played. I still have to this day Chrono Cross, but the rest of my games all disappeared. I haven't played Fire Emblem since GBA, really, but SSU has tons of Fire Emblem characters, so I'm familiar mostly from them. I was looking at the Switch online game store, and they've got well, not game store, but the online play, and they've got Fire Emblem, the original, on there. Same with Breath of Fire. On the Switch. And we sure are. This bridge is going to last a long, long time. Great job, everyone. I'll let the Saturday market merchants know that the bridge is repaired. Let me help you, Adeline. Together, I'm sure we can guarantee that Saturday will be market day in Mistria again. That's a solid bridge, yeah. Cheers to that. Renown. Okay, so we got 20 renown. That helps the town. Renown is basically popularity points. This bridge offers more support than my dad. that's sad. I'm sorry. Fame. All right, I think I need to go and talk to Oof. Pleasant smell of wood chips fills the. I love the smell of wood chips. Little Luke was so excited to see you take up that bug net. My dad said if I wanted his respect, I should go to the Mariana Trench and start digging. Oh. My dad went for cigarettes 25 years ago and never came back. So many jokes. All been able to talk about lately. I'm lucky that Rias came here to Mistria. Couldn't have asked for a better apprentice. Between you and me, though, I think he still misses the capital. But I'm not too worried. He's sure to put down his roots in his own time, on his own time. Wait. Forgot I could go. Is there any? Nope, no one's in any of these rooms. Alright, so let's go down here. I don't have any stamina, so I can't do anything but look for everyone that I need to for the all the rewards. I wonder if I can get stamina from eating these. Yeah, I'm getting stamina. Not as much, but I'm getting some. It also gives me room for... Um, where's the message board? There they are. These up. Like the Tesserae and the Adventurer's Pants. Quest for art supplies. I need clay. I need to get my hands on some clay so that Dell can finish her art project. Apparently she needs it to make a legendary sword. Bring some clay to Nora. Okay. I don't have a way to get clay yet, but I will try. Alright, now you can now equip this cosmetic in the customization menu. Customization menu. Have a hat. Do I want to put a hat on though? New pants, yippee! Yeah, we'll go with a cowboy hat, kind of. Hair accessories, helmets. Ooh, a cloak. See what kind of... I can't wear all of it at once. Oh, okay. We'll go ahead and put the cowboy hat on. And then the shirt, what kind of shirt do we have? Adventurer's jerkin. New pants. I like the jeans though. The pants are not really... Those adventurer's pants don't really do it for me. That cowboy hat though. Okay. So who... Let me see if there's anyone in the inn that I need to talk to. At least you aren't cross-dressing. I mean, I could. Cowboy hat is fire though. Turn in the wood. Looks like you're ready for your crafting lesson. Come on, I'll just need to get a few things together first. So this is where you'll be crafting today. Steal that guy's bandana. It goes with the hat. Feel free to use it at any time. There's also a crafting station in town, and you can even buy one from us to place in your farm. Anytime you want tips, you only have to ask. I think you'll find being able to make your own fence handy. You can use them to section off your land to keep your farm organized. They'll keep your chickens out of your corn and the weeds from overtaking your fields. They're great practice too. You'll be on to bigger projects in no time. Ready to get technical about how to craft them? Let's start my fencing lesson. Open the crafting menu by interacting with a crafting station. Select what you want to craft on the left side of the menu. Materials, skill level, and time required are on the right. Fence will keep weeds out of your field. Bullcrap. Yeah, if only it were that easy. Select OK to craft. New recipes can be purchased and discovered in a variety of ways. Unlock skill perks to create infused items with special attributes. Why am I sawing the table? How did I get a fence out of sawing the table? Nicely done, I'll say. Let's have you make a few more sections of fence while you're here to make sure you've got the hang of it. My field is weed. My field is weed. What you mean, bro? All right, wooden fence. Simple wooden fence. Awesome. Do I have any more other things that I can make? Worn table, worn chair, worn flooring, worn well, worn nightstand, doormats. Okay, so I can't really make anything. Well, I can make a stone path. Okay. Let's see. Max. Okay. Skill up. Paved stones for making paths. Ooh, it is time to go to bed because I'm going to take a lot of get a penalty for staying awake. Getting rather late, you should head home. I am on my way. Oh, I do not get penalized for it. I want to keep the weed in, not out. All right, let's get some sleep and finish working on more and work on more stones as I can. Completed 2 quests, sold some items. 120 for turnips, that's good. I need to go and get some more seeds. Level 7 on wood. Oh, it's Friday. Friday night at the inn. I'm sure I'll have a letter in the mail about going to the inn. Get my caddy. Four times. There we go. Store those for now. All right, now got that. All right, let's get stoned. That was a bad joke, by the way. I guess I got an ad starting soon. That joke sank like a rock. Okay. Go. These. That insult hit like a rock. Well, I guess I could have said, "Are you ready to rock?" There we go. Okay. Uh, ads in 5 minutes. All right. Uh, Slowly but surely, I'm getting this farm cleaned up. And I can get some fence. I'm going to put it around the entire farm. And then rope that, or make some more fences for other things. This better not be an animal farm. Ooh, that's a joke. I should have named myself Orson Welles if that was the case. Did I get all the rocks already? I thought there were more. I think I'm gonna hop off for a bit. Feel free to add me on Discord if you want. My name is the same on here. Okay. Yeah, definitely feel free to join my Discord as well. Since I have a lot of time on my hands today and tomorrow, until I go to work tomorrow, I'm gonna work more on my Discord and Twitch, and stuff. So, but yeah, I won't be on tomorrow, but I will be on Friday. So if you're interested, at 3 p.m. Central Time, I'll be on Friday. We'll be playing Harvestella, which is another farm simulator game. I will definitely do that. I enjoy hang out. I usually hang out in Davidia's Discord. Oh, okay, cool. I actually have to go to hers as well and check hers out. All right, got more wood. But you have a wonderful, fantastic day, and stay safe out there. All right, let's see. I think I've cleared most everything out. So now after this, I'm going to go and grab more um fence so I can work on that. And then I'm going to chop these trees down and use more wood for that. So let's go ahead and go. Ooh, I knew I would get a letter. Sliced turnip recipe. No game audio for your information. Okay. Why is there no game audio? Is there Spotify audio? Join the server. I'm out of here, guys. Thank you for hanging out. It was great talking to you guys. I really appreciate you joining the server. I appreciate you hanging out. Thanks for joining. No audio except for voice. Okay, so I think Steam or Spotify's. Let's see if Spotify's up. Can you hear the music on Spotify now, Dreamers? See you later. Uh, if you don't mind me, I'm gonna call you Mimic. Okay, Spotify's there, but low. There we go. I don't want it to overpower my voice, so... But the game audio I turned down because I wanted Spotify on. But I will turn the game audio back up a little bit if you want to hear that. We received your shipment of turnips this morning from Baylor. Doing great. Pull Spotify down 6. Okay, there we go. 6. There we go. That should be good. I've attached my recipe for sliced turnips. I thought you might want to try it out. And I'll take that recipe, thank you. Go back. Oh wait. We'll ad break. I need the ant. Stone, okay. Alright, use this scroll to learn how to cook the following dish. Sliced turnips. Learn that. These crisp slices of turnip are mildly sweet, tasty, and refreshing. Spotify's still a little loud, like U45 Spotify. Okay. So that should do it right there. Yeah, it's a ever-evolving process on all of this. Also, I have ads started. See about settings. Audio. Ambient. Okay, so the game audio is working, but for some reason as I turn the music audio down, why is the game audio not on? Spotify is where I think you like it. That's good. Okay. I don't know why desktop audio is not working right, but that's fine as long as the music is playing and you can hear me. I'm fine with it on this because we're mainly just trying to enjoy the vibes anyway. All right, turn that in. And let's go and make some fences. Also, that talking, that's from the song. If you're all wondering. I think going forward, for you 70/30 for you Spotify should be your starting audio. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, and usually I don't play Spotify that much except for games like this because I want the game audio to be heard mostly. Seems like you want it there, but not overpowering. Yeah, exactly. I want it there just to be an ambient sound for everyone, um, and kind of a relaxing kind of thing. But only on games like this where it's just kind of relaxing. Ooh, I can make a birdhouse, hay bales, scarecrow, shipping bin, stone walls for the worn set, a worn fireplace. Ooh, basic chests. Okay. Now I've got more stuff to use. But for now, I'm going to make... You know, I actually used to run a soundboard. Yeah, you didn't... You said you were good at this stuff, but I didn't know you ran a soundboard. Alright, max. Ooh, it's already almost time to go to sleep. Those. I got... Okay, let's go back to the house. Getting rather late. You should go. Should head home. Yes. But yeah. Eventually, once because hopefully within a year, I'm gonna be good at or a lot better than what I am now on all this stuff. Rhinoceros beetle. Because I've learned a lot, especially from you and a few other streamers that I watch on here that tell me a lot of stuff. So hopefully a lot of that sticks. Alright, go to sleep. It sounds more impressive than what it is. My dad found a church. Yeah, he remember you saying he was he found a church and wrote me into running the soundboard. Managed to get a pretty decent ear for stuff. Not having training, ran it for 7 years. Oh, okay. Huh. Yeah, I'm not very good at hey, the market's in town. Not very good at hearing things very well. I'm actually going deaf in both ears, thanks to the military. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with the... Oh, wait. I hope this letter finds you well. Can you meet me at the manor house when you have the time? I'd like to discuss Mistria's emergency supply reserves with you. Okay. The Saturday market is finally back in town. Please go and introduce yourself to this week's vendors. Then come talk to me for a reward. Alright. So, let's go ahead and start with... I don't want to put the fence too close to the water, so we can go a little bit a little bit farther. That way I can have an area to fish when I need to. Because eventually I want to surround the entire forest, or the entire farm. Go ahead and chop you down. And you down. Alright, now get rid of you. That is a big fish. Damn, I need a fishing pole. Get a cast net, save yourself some work. Yeah. Yeah, that is a huge fish. Alright, now I should have enough to get to at least the bottom area here. Can't draw. Okay, you have to place each post one by one. Can't draw a line and plop them all in one. I don't think so. It doesn't look like it because I'm not able to hold down the button. Go ahead and chop you down. There we go. Okay, I can't. You're in the way now, so for now. But you. Alright, so I'm done with that. Got all this grass. Grab that acorn. Ooh, butterfly. I can't catch it right now. Let's place all these in here. Alright, where'd you go? Where did you go? I guess I'll cut some more grass while I'm at it until I find it again. Look for as many pieces of grass that I can that I missed. There we go. Go. Grass. Okay, so you can place multiple at once, just need the tool for it. Yeah, that's what I figured. Um, right now, since I'm just starting out, I don't have a lot of the tools I'm missing. 'Cause I can't even get rid of those big stumps yet. Ooh, bee. Common insect found during the daytime in all seasons but winter. Can't pick you up yet. That looks like an area I can... Nope, never mind. It's just there to block it. There's that. Uh, Go. I think I leveled up my pickaxe. It's awesome. Oh, did I miss? I dropped that. There's that butterfly. But an uncommon insect found during the daytime in all seasons but winter. Go. Alright, so let's go to the museum real quick. Then after the museum, going to finish some of those other quests that I need to finish. Funny enough, these rocks in the water is actually something Native Americans would do when fishing. They would make a large V in the water with a point of the V at the bottom and have a large net. The V would force the fish in a funnel directly in. That sounds smart. I really love listening to history like that. Just stuff that's interesting to cultures. It's really awesome. All right, so I can't turn in that butterfly. Damn. Across multiple seasons, I'm missing 2 things. All right. So what? I need to greet the vendors and then talk to Nora. So let's go there. Darcy, hello there. Welcome to Darcy's Cafe. Yes, I'm Darcy. If you're ever in the mood for a nice cup of coffee or a sweet treat, be sure to stop by. Everything is made fresh. All right. Ooh, I could buy wigs or hairstyles. However, I don't really Be any hairstyle I'm interested in. Who's that, Juniper? Can't get my hair dyed here. She said her name was Darcy, and my first thought it was Daria from MTV. Yeah, the spin-off of Beavis and Butthead. I prefer to use potions, so there's no telling what color it would come out. You mean the successor? I never liked Beavis and Butthead. I enjoyed it. It was fun. Where's Nora? Aha, strange. The latest delivery we received from Baylor wasn't the price we were expecting. Somehow it was lower. How is that possible in this market? You don't think... No, never mind. My nephew Rias was talking about dyeing his hair blue. Might be a good look on him. Come to think of it. Ulrich likes to put butter in his morning coffee. Maybe I'll try it. I tried that and I did not like it. Milk? No milk. I like coffee either way. I don't know how anyone could, there's Baylor. How anyone could have butter in their coffee. Mistria is pretty, isn't it? I can see why it's been attracting new residents like us. As a representative of Mistria, it's my responsibility to get you oriented. So if you have any questions, I don't understand how people have coffee in general. It's a pick-me-up. I'm a full throttle kind of person, but when it comes to trying to lose weight, coffee's a good alternative. Please ask my sister Adeline. Unless you're looking for the best sweets in town, then I'm your man. Island was going to help me with an infrastructure proposal. He got distracted and ended up spending the whole day at the Western Ruins dig site instead. That brother of mine, he's obsessed with piecing together Mistria's past. I wish he'd spend a little more time thinking about its future. Tell you what though, like if it were me, up to me, I would buy Vault more than anything though. Like I love Vault. Vault was one of my favorite energy drinks growing up. That and Surge. Especially the Red Vault. Unfortunately, Coke decided to... Yeah, Vault was Coke's alternative to Mountain Dew. And then it turned into... they stopped doing that and making... and continued working on Mellow Yellow. Yeah. Jolt, however, is coming back. If you're familiar with that brand, they actually had a another ant crap. They're thinking about bringing that back to next year. It's so nice when the big bag of coffee beans is empty at the end of the day. The fact that Jolt is still around is hilarious to me. Them and RC Cola. How am I able to talk to you? Is that... Okay, there you are. Hello. If you're looking for a new hairstyle, you're talking to the right person. The name's Vera. I'm a traveling hairstylist. I've been all over Alderia. I'd be happy to teach you any hairstyle I know. Just pick what you want and put down your coins. Right, so I've met with both of you. Where is Nora? Oh, there you go. Right up in there. Celine only recently moved out to her own place. Since you're just down the road, maybe you could stop in and say hello now and then. What can I say? A mother worries. Okay, so did I not talk to everyone? Meet Josephine at Sleeping Dragon Inn. On your own for the first time and unsure how to feed yourself, come to Sleeping Dragon Inn for a free cooking class with Josephine. Learn the ins and outs of cooking. Right? Accept request. Bring a turnip to Adeline. Need to make some turnips first. Let me buy some stuff from the so I need turnip seeds, cabbage seeds, strawberry seeds, turnip. Turnip for what? I actually named a Pokemon that looked like a turnip. I can't remember which Pokemon it was that looked like a turnip. It's one that I don't usually use that often. Cabbage, potatoes, strawberries. Five of you, five of you. Five of you. Nope. Let's go. You know about yeah, I love Dragon Ball Abridged. Them attack on a slap on Titan, Hellsing Abridged, Yu-Gi-Oh Abridged, Sword Art Online Abridged. How do I get rid of you? Of course I can't, I need to start storing, or making storage boxes for everywhere. Put a storage box in every area. All four corners of the whole town. Alright, now let's get some sleep from here. Close. And then after this, I'm going to plant some crops. Plant some taters, some turnips. Alright, now some turnips. Three, 4, 5. Potatoes. 2, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't know if I have the... Nope, I don't have the stamina to pour water on them, so let's just go ahead and take a nap and pour water on them in the morning. Alright, donations. It is Sunday. Save complete. Back from ads, alright. I need to start getting treats for my cat. There we go. Oh, what's Nora doing? Or no, that's Celine. Oh, Chrono. What good timing. I was just going to leave you a letter, but I'd much rather tell you in person. We're holding Mistria's Spring Festival in Town Square this Wednesday. The whole town gets decorated with flowers, and there will be special booths selling all kinds of things to celebrate spring. So Steam has new console coming out next year, the Steam Machine. Didn't they have the Steam Machine a while ago? Running the Steam OS. Like, I remember hearing the Steam Machine, like, about when Steam first came out. And Landon are making new booths, March will be juggling, and everyone is gathering flowers. I don't suppose you'd like to help? Of course, neighbor. Anything for you, Celine? Oh, I'm happy to hear that. We celebrate the Spring Festival around this time every year. It did, but I guess this is Steam Machine 2? Okay, so it's a better... because the Steam Machine... it was ahead of its time at that time, because it just did not sell properly. Around this time every year, coinciding with the blooming of a special type of flower. It's called Breath of Spring, and you can only find them here in Mistria. We traditionally use them to decorate the festival grounds. So the more you collect, the better the festival will be. There are even special prizes for the person who gathers the most. I could give you some tips on finding them if you'd like. Please teach me. Breath of Spring flowers can drop as a bonus item when completing various activities. These activities include farming, fishing, mining, and more. Try to collect as many as you can by the Spring Festival on the 17th. The more you collect, the better the rewards, decor, and festival booth inventories will be. I'll stop by the morning of the festival to collect any Breath of Spring you have. Let's make this year's Spring Festival the best one yet. I have a lot of trees to cut down, so we can try. Alright, now let's go ahead and water you. Alright. Yeah, I know the N64 Classic is coming out as well as 2 soon. I think next year they're making that. So, and the fact that you can actually play your N64 games on that is great. Like a 4K version of all your classic N64 games. I don't have any N64 games myself, but did really enjoy it. You can also connect your old N64 controller or use the one that it comes with. I see you, but I can't do anything. I was never that big of a N64 person. Okay. I never had one myself. I did love playing Majora's Mask, though. I'd go over to a friend of mine's place and play that. Hey, I got a Breath of Spring. A special Mistrian flower. PS2 and Dreamcast were both too far ahead of its time. Yes, they were. Although, PS2, however, is still, well, Switch 2 sold more copies of it than the PS2 now. They actually broke the record for the most consoles sold, but the PS2 is still the best console ever made. Hey, more. And if it wasn't for the Dreamcast's weird controller, I would have loved it a lot more. I had one. I haven't had the hookup to hook it to the internet. And the Windows operating system that came with it. Windows CE, I believe, was the operating system. Alright, let's go ahead and start chopping trees down here. Around this bottom area. So I want to clear all this out of the way. Okay, so they're not really in the way of the fence. This one is, though. And that one. 2, 3. There we go. You. Yeah, but you know what issue the Dreamcast never had? Stick drift. It figured that out early when one Nintendo, PlayStation, Xbox will still have it. Dreamcast never did. That is true. I do not remember stick drift with the Dreamcast. That was the first time I ever played Soul Blade. I think Soul Calibur. I know I had. Awesome. Ah, damn. Alright, let's go deposit stuff in here. Oh, let me grab the wood, because I'm gonna need that. And stone. Let's see. Set it right there. Hmm. Let's set a stone path here. I can't really set a stone path any further than that. Can't set a stone path there. Wait, no. How can I set it too far apart? For short version, Dreamcast uses magnets and the Hall effect to prevent stick drift. Most controllers use levers and potentiometers. That's interesting. I never knew that. The more you know. Come on, move further. Are you serious now? Freaking freeze? Right on time anyway. I've gotta end up looking for a stream raid partner anyway. So I really appreciated the conversations. Thank you all for showing up. Blanket, Dreamers, Mimic. That doesn't mean that Dreamcast controllers couldn't get stick drift, but the chances of them getting were much lower. Yeah, that makes sense. It's still awesome though. I really think that was really good of them and smart to do. For some reason, I cannot move my my character. But I'm done anyway. Yeah, I really appreciated all of you showing up, showing support, hanging out with me. Thank you all for all of the gifts on TikTok. Celestial Dragon, I hope you're in chat. I know my mic was not on TikTok, but hopefully you enjoy your day. Anyone who is in TikTok right now, if you want to switch over to TikTok or to Twitch, we are about to raid out. So I'm going to end chat here on TikTok. You all have a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, and night, and stay safe out there. I'll see you all Friday at 3 p.m. Central Time. No. Alright, so we can go ahead and start looking for a raid partner here. Who is playing right now? Oh, I want to find Someone I don't raid very often. Um, let's see. Don't really see anyone in here that I'm not gonna raid, or that I want to raid. Let's try similar, smaller size. Ghost X-Ray just started playing, and they've got 2 followers or 2 viewers. So, and they're playing Fields of Mistria as well. So we can go ahead and raid them. Unless there's someone else. Yeah, there's quite a bit of people playing Fields of Mistria. But you ever heard of Nobody Live? Have not. Are they online right now? Let's go ahead and search for them. Oh, it's not a person, but a Twitch site. Oh, okay. No, I've never heard of that. I'll have to look into that. Today I'm doing a lot of rework on Discord and Twitch. So yeah. Yeah, I don't see anyone I kind of want to raid at the moment. Except for that person that was playing with me, or playing Ghost X-Ray, so we can go ahead and raid them. Anyone who wants to go into Discord and continue, basically it's a site that shows only people with 0 to 1 viewer. Oh, okay. That's perfect. I can do that, yeah. Every now and then I do want to start supporting small streamers like myself. So, yeah, alright, well, we'll go ahead and raid Ghost X-Ray, and they're like I said, they're playing Fields of Mystery as well, so we can go ahead and join their chat. I hope you all have a safe day, afternoon, evening, and night. Where's that raid? Oh, there it is. Start raid. I will see you all tomorrow, or no, Friday at 3 Central Time. Everyone have a wonderful time today. Be safe, y'all. You too.